Get ready to change your perception of these cold-blooded creatures. You'll be surprised how adorable and trustworthy these little friends can be. Let's find out the cutest snakes in the world. Number 10. Ball python. This is perhaps the most patterned snake I found and one of the most accessorized on the internet. Also, ball pythons are one of the most common and cutest pet snakes. They're stocky snakes, with a small head and smooth scales native to western sub-Saharan Africa and can grow to a maximum length of 72 inches. Their different colors and patterns are commonly known as morphs. Have you seen their pumpkin-shaped spots? Adorable! They also have an albino version. Even the origin of their name is lovely. They're called so because of their tendency to curl up into a ball with their head and neck tucked away when stressed or frightened. Here's a collage of the cutest ball pythons images I found online. Now, there are plenty of ball pythons with cute patterns waiting for you. Just make sure they don't come from poaching, but from a certified hatchery. Number 9. BLUNTHEAD tree snake. Look at those huge round eyes. Native to Mexico, Central America, and South America, these little friends have rear fangs and are mildly venomous, but they're not dangerous to humans. They may be as short as 31 inches long, but their large eyes make up about 26% of their head. As you may have noticed, the pupils of their eyes are very different from those of other snakes. Besides making them very striking, these eyes give them an incredible vision. Most snakes have poor vision and rely primarily on smell and vibrations to detect prey. But these little snakes have a vertical slit for a pupil that allows them to look down and hunt deftly at night. Hear me out, lizards and frogs. Not even the night will save you from the BLUNTHEAD tree snake. Number 8. Corn snake. One of the best options if you're thinking of adopting a snake. Not only because of the captivating warm colors, beautiful round eyes, and small head, but because the corn snakes are relatively easy to breed. Their length of 5.97 feet, calm temperament, and tolerance for being handled by their owners for long periods of time are surprising. No wonder this is the most popular pet snake in Brazil. Plus, they even have a scaleless variety. Really lovely. You may find them in the southeastern United States from New Jersey to the Florida Keys. In the wild, corn snake's appetite for rodents helps control the population of feral mice and rats that damage crops and spread disease. Is there any other advantage of keeping this snake? Oh yes! Don't forget that they're also long-lived, and with good care, they can live up to 23 years or more in captivity. A faithful friend for many years. Number 7. Smooth green snake. It seems that the personality of these snakes is just as bright as the lime green of their skin. Their bulging eyes give them an extra touch of expressiveness. Just look at these photos where the snake seems surprised, frowning, or even bursting out laughing. What a character! The smooth green snake lives in swamps or forests in Canada, the United States, and northern Mexico. They're very docile and generally allow themselves to be manipulated by humans. They're so tiny, only 20 inches long. They can curl up in the palm of your hand. I know their color is irresistible, but they're vulnerable to many predators and generally don't survive in captivity. Being collected can affect their population, so states such as Iowa, Missouri, Indiana, North Carolina, and Texas, among others, prohibit removing these small snakes from their natural habitat. Another green species that competes against the smooth green snake in beauty and grace is the Asian vine snake native to Southeast Asia. Some say this snake reminds them of Kermit the Frog. I'm not so sure, but what is certain is that one of their favorite prey is tree frogs. What do you think? Number 6. Dragon snake. A baby dragon? No, but it was very close. This little friend is really small at 20 inches maximum, with a medium-sized head and small black eyes. These snakes are known for their characteristic dorsal scales. That's why they're named dragon snakes. Their habitat is wet areas such as forests, swamps, or rice fields in Malaysia, Thailand, and parts of the Greater Sunda Islands. Here they come out at night in search of frogs, tadpoles, and small fish. If they get scared, they have an interesting defense mechanism. Dragon snakes harden their entire body to confuse the threat. It's very difficult for this snake to survive in captivity. There are a few cases of herpetologists who have been able to keep them successfully. I know you want this little dragon in your hands. Who wouldn't want this very photogenic snake? Is that a smile? Number 5. Rosy boa. This snake is so docile and friendly that you won't hesitate to choose it as a companion. The rosy boas are small snakes native to the southwestern United States, Baja California, and Sonora in Mexico. Not only do they love to display their docile behavior towards humans, but they also have charming appearances. These are small snakes that can be about 44 inches long and have a small head and dark eyes. Thanks to their pink and brownish tones, they're the herpetologist's favorite, and just those beautiful colors allow them to camouflage themselves in nature. They make great pets, and you'll want to hold them in your hands all the time. But be aware, because some varieties of rosy boas are quite rare and also quite expensive. With good care, the rosy boa can live for more than 30 years in captivity. Number 4. Kenyan sand boa. Get ready to see cute snakes coming from Africa. These small yet stocky snakes are also called KSBs or Egyptian sand boas. You can identify them by their brown tones, rounded head, and adorable mouse eyes that will make you feel like there's nothing to be afraid of. But they're not like that just to look cute. The KSBs are equipped for life underground. Their blunt head helps them burrow into the sand, and the small eyes on the top of their head allow them to visualize their prey while it's buried. An extra detail that will surprise you is that the texture of the scales is extremely smooth. Imagine having them in your hands. The average KSBs are about 24 inches long, are very hardy, and stay healthy in captivity. They can live more than 30 years if you know how to take care of them. Number 3. Western blind snake. These tiny snakes will surprise you greatly. And although they're pink and have a cylindrical body, this is not about a worm. The western blind snakes are one of the smallest snakes in the world and are endemic to the southwestern United States and northern Mexico. Although at first sight they may cause you displeasure, if you look at them closely, their small eyes and mouth will convince you of their cuteness. As the name suggests, their eyes don't help them to see, and they use their other senses to move around. If you put them under low-frequency ultraviolet light, you'll see that their little body is fluorescent. They can barely be 12 inches long. However, there are other species that will unleash a great battle in this number. These are the Brahminy blind snakes that, from Africa and Asia, come to claim the title of the smallest species of snake. The Brahminy blind snakes are only 4 inches long. They definitely took the recognition of the smallest snakes off the western blind snakes, but do they win in tenderness? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Number 2. Snow Texas rat snake. I know you've seen albino versions out there, but nothing like the Snow Texas rat snakes. They're extremely elegant, and their green eyes are really beautiful and perfectly round. These beautiful animals are one of the largest on the list, reaching a length of up to 5 feet. They're available at many pet stores in the south-central United States, such as in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana. They're shy snakes, but have a great temperament, so they'll take up to 4 weeks to acclimate to a new environment where they could live for up to 15 years. Just make sure to provide them with moist hiding areas and an enclosure that has climbing available, as these are semi-arboreal subspecies. In nature, it's quite odd that you can see a Snow Texas rat snake, but other specimens, such as the brown ones, have no problem adapting to life in forests, grasslands, swamps, and even urban areas. That's why they'll feed on all kinds of prey, such as lizards, frogs, rodents, birds, and soft-bodied insects. Pay attention, because the cuteness of this snake is about to take you by surprise. Number 1. Hognose snakes. One of my favorites as a pet. And why not? If they have that upturned nose that makes them one of the most beautiful snakes in the world. If you have any doubts, just look at those tender eyes. Plus, they have a flat little head, perfect for accessories. A top hat, maybe? Hognose snakes belong to the genus Heterodon. They're the cutest, and the wild version of them is found in the forests of the United States and northern Mexico. That's where their adorable upturned nose or rostral scale helps them dig into sandy soil to unearth lizard eggs for food. This snake is small with a rounded body up to 47 inches long. Hognose snakes have become one of the most popular pet snakes in the world, and you can find them in shades of sand, orange, or brown. They're easy to take care of, so if you want one, it'll make an amazing pet. If you can't get over how cute these snakes are, you should like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Trend Max has fresh content every week. Don't miss it.